What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is HotShot.Hemi. If this is your first time stopping by, please consider hitting that subscribe button and like the video. But today we're going to do something a little different. Usually my videos are oriented to my car, but today we're going to tailor to the garage. So I bought a new, a tool cart from Harbor Freight, and the reason I got it is because, you know, I'm a DIY type of person usually, unless it's just something out of my realm or just not cost effective. So when you're DIY type of guy, you start accumulating tools, and when you start accumulating tools, you gotta have a place to put them. So I'm kind of bursting at the seams right now with all my tools and what I have to hold it in. So let's turn it around and show you what I got. So here's the US General 30-inch four drawer tech cart, and I decided to get it in yellow. So right now, this is pretty much where I keep all my tools, and this is just a hand-me-down Craftsman toolbox. It's just, you know, every drawer is pretty much just full of stuff. Now I even have stuff flowing into my. I have some more stuff up here. Back there, up there, blah, 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 blah. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Got my car wash stuff over here, but also, and detailing stuff, but also got things tools down here, and just, if we go to the back of the garage, there is a little workbench with 2 drawers. That's just full. Got toolboxes down here, full. So you get hopefully you get where I'm coming from. So I had to do something. So I went ahead and picked this cart up. That'll hopefully help me organize and just clean up my mess. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed and assembled, and at the end of the video I'll show a clip of my setup, how I have everything hopefully organized and looking fresh. Alright, so there are other videos on YouTube of unboxing and assembling this cart. None of them are yellow that I found. So I'm not going to go into extreme detail on assembling this thing. That's been covered pretty well, but let's see what they give you though. Alright. So these are going to be the side supports here. Hopefully nothing's too damaged, as long as it's usable. I guess it doesn't matter. So they also have a 5-drawer cart, and that's the one that I was really wanting. But I'm going to put it over here, which I'll show in a second, where the plans started to be. I had to make space for it to have a place to fit, and I had to move my press and whatnot. This was the cart that actually kind of fit the space the best. So it wasn't necessarily my first choice, but it seems to have good reviews, and it also fits the area that I needed to fit. Okay, there it is. That's yellow. And US General is the brand from Harbor Freight, and I know some people feel about Harbor Freight and tools, but I think the right tools from Harbor Freight are just as good as any other brand, and you're saving so much money in certain cases. So maybe not some of their power tools, but definitely something like a toolbox for sure. So first thing, it comes with it's a locking box, and I didn't know it was going to come with 4 keys, but 4 keys. So I guess me and my wife and my 2 kids, even though they're babies. And let's see. We open this up, which goes all the way back. Looks like we got an owner's manual. Here's one of the shocks. I'm guessing the other one's. There it is. The other shock, the top of this can close and open. And all the drawers are padded, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to buy that extra. So you can see here, it's got some padding here. Each drawer is also padded. Now there should be a drawer with some casters. What I probably need to do is lift this up. Looks like this is still sitting in the bottom of the tool cart. So let me get this all out and everything out and separated, and I can show you what everything's included. Alright, now that everything's out, there are 4 wheels. 2 of them are swivel with locks on them. You got the actual cart, you have a handle, got the bottom little storage area. There on the far right there are 4 supports that will go around each corner, and then there's 2 like structural pieces for the middle, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get these wheels put on the cart, and should move pretty quick. Alright, so I've begun assembly of the caster wheels. It's pretty simple, really simple. Basically, you have a bolt, a washer, and a lock nut. So the bolt goes on one side, goes through, and then you have the lock nut and the washer on the other side. And you'll just need a larger Phillips head and a 10mm socket. Hopefully you didn't lose it on your last project. And just tighten them down. So, and you just do that 4 per wheel, so you just do that 16 times. So, like I said, I'm not going to show every bolt being tightened down because it's not necessary. And it adds a link to the video, just like what I'm doing now. Haha. So, alright, so let me go ahead and get all these wheels tightened down, and then we'll go on to the next step. Alright, now that we have a rolly cart, we're going to go ahead and add the 4 supports to go around the perimeter to hold the toolbox on. And to install these, there is a bolt that is keyed, and then like kind of a washer nut combination piece here. So these go on the outside of the box like that, and then just thread on from the inside. Again, this is simple stuff. This is just stuff that you're required to do so they could fit this thing in some decent sized packaging. And I did actually transport this home in my charger in the back seat, so that's kind of funny. I was a little nervous at first. So, alright, so that's it. All I have to do is just tighten those 4 bolts up, and that's done. So, but first, let me go ahead and get everything in loosely. So I'm going to go around and do all 4 corners, just the same as I did right there, and then we'll come back. Okay, getting towards the end now. Now there's these pieces that go like right here to kind of brace it. These let's go on the inside here. same hardware as the lower. Alright, unfortunately I'm going to have to take this leg over here off and turn it around. As you can see, that is not level. And I was hoping that this was like right in the middle, because I didn't really see any way to identify which side was up and which side was down on these things. But I measured the length of the box here and the length of right here, and this seems to be the correct length. I had it right on this side, just by luck. So that side's fine, I don't have to change that. But I'm going to have to just flip this one over here, just flip it around, bolt it back down, and I should be good. Alright, looks like the toolbox is now ready to be placed onto the cart, which of course it calls for assistance, but I'm going to give it a shot since I don't have any. So this could be an epic fail. We're going to catch him on video, but hopefully instead it's just a win. Okay, so let me move this up. Now I did tighten these down all the way, just these, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to access these bolts once this is placed on here. But we'll find out. Okay. I did it. I did it. Okay, so if you're weak, I guess you need assistance. But for me, you're upset. Just kidding, I'm not that strong. You don't have a bad back. So it was a terrible idea. So alright, now that we got this in place, it's still a little shady. I don't feel that great about it. Oh, jeez. Alright, so there are some bolt holes here, over there, all around. Let me go get these started just in case this thing like falls through. So that would be devastating. Alright, starting to wind down on this installation or assembly here. I got all the bolts all tightened down everywhere, and then I just added, to add this handle here, you just simply just use a regular bolt that the same one that goes right there is the same one that goes there, just goes through and tightens down. So no real change there. So everything is now tightened up. I got one of the gas shocks on now. Of course, there's two of them, so that's the last one. It's just one more gas shock, and this thing's ready to hopefully provide quite a bit of usage. Yeah, everything's tightened up, everything feels solid. Drawers come out nice and smooth. So yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it assembled, and then I'm gonna get it all situated with all the tools and whatnot that I'm gonna put in here, and you know, go ahead and place it over in the corner there and show you the finished product. So thanks for sticking around. Alright, I'm back. It's been a couple days, but I got the tool cart kind of where I want it to go, and kind of fill it up with the tools that I want to fill it up with. So let me go ahead and show you what we ended up with, and roll the credits. So I got a little bit of a mess here just from getting ready to shoot this video. So this is in a lot better shape now. There's nothing really on top, and each drawer is in a lot better. As far as organization, it's a lot better. But let me go ahead and show you the Harbor Freight U.S. General Series 2 tool cart. So I had a little spot here that kind of fit nicely, and so down here I got an impact wrench, I've got a Dremel, an attachment, and I got another like just bag filled with some stuff. So far I've pretty much been keeping this open because there's no real reason to close it unless I guess I need the workspace on the top. So I don't really have too much stuff up here yet. I just got some rubber gloves, some Loctite, some silicone, gasket maker, that kind of thing. Got a tire gauge. Some things that I want to get to kind of quickly. And then these top drawers. On this side, I have some of my metric wrenches. So I ended up buying like a little organizer here, which really helped me realize, because most of my tools I didn't buy. I got them secondhand from like either my dad or my father-in-law. And I don't really have everything I need. I got a couple gaps here, so that's going to kill my OCD. I'm going to have to go out and buy wrenches to fix that. So there's my metric side. Here's my standard side. And then these aren't all the wrenches I have. These are just the ones that fit in here nicely and get a lot of my most commonly used ones. I still have a big mess over here of wrenches and other stuff. But again, I'm not going to put like these adjustable ones and some of these with like the double closed. I don't know what they're called. And then I move down to this one. Here's all my sockets. We've got 1/2 inch, 3/8, and a 1/4. I got some of my extensions. I've got a torque wrench here. Some of my sockets and all these on those 3 configurations. Just picked this up yesterday. A little Craftsman little organizer here. Again, I found a few that I don't have. That's gonna drive me crazy. And then just down here, just got a drill, cordless drill. I've got a heat gun, got a couple hammers, and nothing crazy. But yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. I like the yellow a lot, and you know, it definitely feels pretty sturdy. It's just as sturdy as you're going to need for a garage, just a normal garage. You know, I like when you close this up and lock it. I mean, these don't open. You can't open these if this is shut. So if I ever had a need to lock it up, I've got the keys right here. You know, I could definitely do it. But yeah, the ball bearing drawers are real nice, like compared to that thing over there, which I would imagine aren't ball bearing at all. These slide real nice, and they got a little, you know, you got a satisfying little click whenever the drawers actually shut. I mean, it does flex a little bit, but I mean, for all of my purposes, it's going to do just fine. So, all right, that's pretty much it. I mean, and you can push it around if you needed to, but so that's the 4-drawer tool cart. The 5-drawer was my, as I said before, was my top choice, but it just is bigger and wider, and it just, I mean, this is kind of my space between my lawnmower and the tool cart. And if I would have bought the 5-drawer cart, I pretty much would have been without any space. So all right, that's it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. You can also catch me on Instagram at HotShot.Hemi. All right, see you.